Donald Trump has been the president for a while now, and for the first time in his presidency, he has used a pre-written speech to address the nation from the Oval Office. Presidents addressing the nation is usually to inform the American people that something big is about to happen, like war or peace, but Trump used it for a completely different purpose. The cost of building this wall is $5.7 billion. And Trump wants Congress to set aside that money so he can start building it, which created the second longest closure of a quarter of federal agencies in history, leaving hundreds of thousands of government workers unpaid. His address to the nation, of course, didn't go by unnoticed and prompted a lot of criticism from his peers. The New York Senator Chuck Schumer said that Trump is trying to govern by temper tantrum. He went on to say, President Trump has appealed to fear, not facts. Division, not unity. The symbol of America should be the Statue of Liberty, not a 30-feet wall. Other Democrats have openly stated their opposition to Trump, saying that his demand for a wall is immoral and unnecessary. They also pleaded with him to stop the government shutdown. Senator Mark Warner said the following on the Senate floor. Donald Trump says this is about security. Well, if it's about security, we ought to make sure our Coast Guard is paid. We ought to make sure our TSA agents are paid. We are seeing dramatic numbers of folks calling in sick, dramatically reducing the ability to maintain security at our airports, where frankly, most of our vulnerability on our border actually takes place. That's going to get exponentially worse after Friday when these employees go without a paycheck. The fact of the matter is, these workers don't work for Donald Trump. They work for America. For some, it felt as if Trump's speech wasn't to convince America to support his wall, but more so to create the illusion that America is facing an immigration crisis. Trump used the word crisis in his first sentence and then went on to use it 5 more times. And most of his speech was him stating facts about the horrors allowing immigrants into the country. Some of the key points made in his speech were, this is a humanitarian crisis, a crisis of the heart and crisis of the soul. Democrats in Congress have refused to acknowledge the crisis, and they have refused to provide our brave border agents with the tools they desperately need to protect our families and our nation. Although Mr. Trump didn't actually declare a national emergency, some analysts say he might still do it before the situation with Congress comes to an end. Because by declaring a national emergency, he will be able to access military spending to use for his wall. Let's see how this all unfolds. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification button for some more trending news.